Hey guys, this is Mr. Piercy, and what we're going to be doing in this video is demonstrating how the geometry students are able to access and log into their online geometry book. Now, there's a couple of ways that you can do this. I believe, because I haven't tried it as a student, when you go to the main NEISD webpage, neisd.net, over here on the right is a button that you can click login. Now, when you click that, you would use your student credentials to log in, and I believe there would be something here where you could say Launchpad, and it would show you a bunch of icons of things that you could get, and one of them should be the Pearson online book, and maybe it'll log you in automatically, maybe it won't, but since I've never tried it as a student, and I don't have any student credentials to log in to the website, I'm going to just show you a way that I know will actually work. So what we're going to do here is that we're actually going to go to my website because there's a link on there. Now, unfortunately, you can't look me up uh, through the main district website and go directly to my web page. If you click here to staff directory, you will be able to find me, but it won't give you a link to my web page. You have to do it from the school's website, which is the MacArthur web page. So I'm going to narrow this down and say go to the MacArthur website. And here on a web browser on the computer, this is where you would find me by clicking the staff directory here. So I'm going to just scroll down, and I am fairly confident in saying I'm the only person with a last name Piercy in the district. And so here it is. There's my name. I'm a math teacher, and you can get my website or my email from here. So we're going to go to my website. Now, what we're going to come out here and see is on this main landing page, down here at the very last paragraph, I have two links. One is a link to this video showing you how to log into the book, and the other is to the link for the book itself if you don't go through your Launchpad when you log in from the main district webpage. So I'm going to click here and say this. Now, when you open it up, you should see that background where there's somebody riding a bicycle along a bridge and there's water in the background or underneath. And this is what we will use here. Now, your username has changed from what it used to be when we did this. It used to just be something simple, but now it's changed to resemble what students have for their student email account. Their student email account typically is going to be their first initial last name and the last four digits of their student ID number, and then it says at stu.neisd.net. Well, the login here is very similar, but it's not the same. Now, I've gotten permission by one of my students to use their login information, and that's how we're going to be looking at it here. So the first thing that we're going to do is pay attention to how the username is different. Really what we have for the username is the first initial and your last name with the last four of your student ID number, kind of like what we have here, but it doesn't say at stu.neisd.net. It just says at neisd-tx for Texas. Now the password is pretty simple. It's pretty straightforward. It is the lowercase letters N and E, and I know you can't see this, but it's the student, and then it's lowercase NE for Northeast, and then it's whatever the student ID number is. So I'm going to just type it in. I'm not going to say what it is, obviously, but so this one is dot, 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 and dot, 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 dot. Okay, and then you can hit enter or tap on the sign in button, and then when you log in you should see something like this where you says geometry is what you're going to be looking at. Really what we're going to be playing with is students are going to see down here on this realize button, this is what's going to give them a lot of information. If there's access, you just want general access to the book, you can get it here. Now I'm not going to go through the entire thing because this is where the initial time that you log in, you get to kind of choose some preferences. Obviously, language, profile icon, etc. And you go through these four steps and then you can say done. And that's not what I want to do. But When you log in, you're going to be able to see any assignments that you may have been given here. You'll be able to have access to the textbook, so you can look up examples or vocabulary terms, anything like that. And it's really thinking a lot. But there's some really interesting things that they have on here that students can use. Yeah, that's not something we're going to use. Uh, there's something called the virtual nerd, where you will be able to see videos that are made by instructors that work for the publisher of the book, which is Pearson, that give you mini lessons on whatever on a variety of topics. But this is how you log into your book, how you access it. Username is basically the first part of a student's student email account, and then at NEISD has hyphen Texas or TX, and then the username is just the lowercase letters NE and your full student ID number. So that's how you access your online book, and there's a whole bunch of stuff there that we can use, but that's the purpose of this video, is just show you how to log in. If you have any questions at all, by all means let me know. Come see me in class, send me an email, I'll be happy to help you out. But other than that, guys, I hope you learned something here, and have a good day. See you later. Bye-bye.